ดีค่ะ It's me, Teya Suchira. If you want to know more about Thailand, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you will not miss anything about my country. Yesterday, Mr. Anutin, or a lot of you don't like, Mr. Anutin, the Minister of Public Health, and also another one, Mr. Pipat, the Minister of the Tourism and Sport, both of them and their team, they seriously went to talk about what all everyone have to do and get prepared for Phuket Sandbox, which is really going to open on the 1st of July. He went to give more vaccine, which is they're going to use Sinovac in Phuket. And also he went to give a mask, which is the N95 mask for cover all. And also another Thai herbal medicine, which is we believe that this herbal medicine is really good for COVID-19 as well. He just wanted to assure to people in Phuket that everything is going to be better after Phuket is opened in July. So it makes people in Phuket starting to have a lot of hope. About the vaccine, people who work in the tourism in Phuket, they still really want to get a vaccine by themselves. So they're still asking for the government to allow them to manage a vaccine for themselves. And it's just because of they have to be very strict about getting people in and out of the Phuket. So that's why they have to be very strict. Right now, they have the new rule. They not allow anybody to come into Phuket by road or by pier, by the sea. Not allow anyone to come here unless that person already get vaccine for 2 doses or they already got the COVID-19 free, which is this test. It has to be RT-PCR test, or they need to have the test which is called antigen rapid test within 72 hours. And also another one, it has to be a person who are a driver, just like they are like sending the supply or medicine or ambulance or any cooking gas that they send cooking gas want, and also money, the bank, or anyone who work like a urgent government officer, and anyone who work for a public, they would be allowed to get in and out. And also anyone who work in a construction, they also need to have to get in and out on a certain time, and they have to get a special permission from the big boss at the border. That is very strict, huh? And if anyone drive like a private car to Phuket, they also need to have like a document to show that what's the reason that you are going to. And in case you have to stay somewhere like a house or a hotel, anything like a hotel, they need to do this. They need to have a vaccinated, and as I told you, they need to download the application, Mochana application. They need to open the location at all the time when they are staying in Phuket. They also need to register on a website which is called worldwidewebgophuket.com, this website. And also they need to do self-monitor during their staying in Phuket. And also a person who work in a hotel, they also need to check temperature of the customers, and also they need to download application, Mochana application. They need to write a record of everything about COVID-19. Oh wow, that is strict. And also if anybody stay at home, people who stay at home, the owner of the house, they also have to write out about this person arriving here in Phuket, and they have to report to the medical, like a local medical, which is like working in the health medical. Oh my God, it's so complicated. Don't go. Don't go yet. Just wait. I think better wait until you until July, I think. God, it's so complicated. It's just like they want to wash away everything, not to get into Phuket. So right now, I think Phuket has to be very tough. And this month is May, right? May, June. Oh, come on, just only 2 months. You can do it, Phuket. If you can do it and you can be district, I think you will be good. Only vaccinated, and then when you have the herd immunity, it's going to be okay. There are so many people who want to come back to Phuket as well. So they have the interview from the person who worked in Tourism Authority of Thailand. He tell us like this. Yeah, he said that the for tourism business, they also getting ready. Not just only Phuket, it's also like another provinces also getting ready. For example, like Krabi, Phang Surathani, for example, Got Samui, Got Phangan, or Got Tau, and also Chonburi, which is Pattaya, and Chiang Mai, Bangkok, Phetchaburi, Prachuap Khiri Khan, and Buriram. This is all the roadmap of the provinces that they're going to reopen in the October. He said that he has three steps of the what the tourist business they are preparing. The first one he's preparing about the supply side, which it means that everyone here has to be ready. For example, like the hygiene and also the safety and also the landscape and how to be a good owner who will be ready to welcoming back of the all the tourists back to Thailand. And this kind of plan, the supply plan, they still expecting to have a lot of the big spending tourists. Yeah, this is the what the government is looking for, this kind of customers. For the second plan is about the vaccination. So he wants everyone in these 10 tourist provinces to be vaccinated for at least 70% of the population in these provinces. And also the last one, the third one, is about marketing. You said that right now about the marketing, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, they're taking care about this, and they think in the third quarter, it's going to be a lot of the tourists will be back to Thailand. He said that for Phuket, he thinks that Phuket Sandbox is our hope, and also for May this month, he expected to have another 200,000 doses for population in Phuket as well. It's just because of we have so many things, like so many clusters in the Bangkok, in many cities of the country. That's why the plan couldn't be as planned. But the Tourism Authority of Thailand already have some voting, like a questionnaire asking a lot of tourists in Europe about what do they feel about the situation of COVID-19 in Thailand. And there are so many travel agents, they said that the number of the COVID-19 in Thailand is so little compared with many countries in the world. So a lot of travel agents, and especially tourists, they're not worried about the situation of the COVID-19, but what they're worried is they're worried that the government will change their mind. The government is going to change their mind not to open the country. I think you're right. You learn a lot, right? You learn a lot. You know us a little bit more and more every day. That's why you're concerned about it. I understand. And I hope you understand as well that the change back and forth like this is just because of the Thailand, Thai people. They are very concerned about the safety, about health. We don't want to lose anyone. We don't want anyone to die during the COVID-19. That is all. That's why we change our mind. But about Phuket, I don't think they're going to change their mind. They keep going. They keep going. He wants everyone to understand that he understands that you are worried about the Thailand is going to change mind again. But he said that please only focus in Phuket Sandbox. Phuket Sandbox is like totally different. It's just like a project that we have to concentrate to make it to become true. So please don't worry about what is happening in another provinces. Only please focus to Phuket Sandbox that we are going to try to achieve to the successful SMS another 9 provinces which we're going to open in October as well. So right now he's starting to communicate it with a lot of the travel agent and also the flight a lot of airlines to talk about how can they just make the direct flight to go to Phuket because Phuket is the international flight. And also he also looking for anyone who can do a shuttle flight and also just in case if the airport at the Phuket is like too busy for landing, he would think about Suvarnabhumi Airport, which is in Bangkok, that he will probably make another terminal, which is like totally separated from regular terminal, just for only the one who come to change the flight and wants to go to Phuket. So if it's like that, I think it's going to be very good because I think it's going to be easier for you guys to look for the flight to change the flight in Bangkok to go to Phuket. But please don't plan anything yet, okay? This is what is happening right now. So at least you just keep it in your mind about, okay, flight, they're going to look for airlines right now. So you don't have to search anything yet. Yeah, just give them time. They're slow, you know about it, right? Anyway, he also talked with the travel agent that how much you will sell the tour package and I don't know this the price. I don't know which this price where it's come from. But he said that some travel agent offer the price for 7 days to 8 days, which the price for about 150,000. Oh my God. 150,000 to 220,000 Thai baht for one package. So one package I think is including everything like a flight ticket, hotel and all everything, probably including tour. I have no idea. So full package like this is more expensive price than before COVID-19 hit. But this is what he expected to get a quality and expensive tourist. What you saying in your mind? I know, I know. And again, I just keep telling you about the Phuket Sandbox or another provinces which is going to open in October. This kind of plan is like you fly directly to that provinces. You just stay there without a quarantine. You don't have to stay in a room. It's not a quarantine in a hotel room, but you just have to stay in a certain area. So for example, like if Phuket opened, you can just be in the Phuket Island, but Phuket Island is so big already. And after 7 days, you can go anywhere. Okay? If you want to visit your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever you want to go, you can go. And that is why they also have another idea to give a free one-way ticket. Free one-way ticket for this project is like after you stay in Phuket, this man, Mr. Yutasak, this person, he thinking about subsidize the ticket which he need to get a sponsor from the airline, which is like a domestic flight. I think he will get for about like 100,000 flight tickets to give it to you. So it's quite tempting. I think it's quite tempting. For example, like if you stay in Phuket and after that you want to fly to Chiang Mai, you would probably would get one free ticket, one way free ticket. But how they going to manage that? I have no idea. I think they have to talk a lot. And also that he expected to have a lot of tourists which is from Europe, to come back here. Especially he think people in UK, they already got a lot of vaccination, and he heard that UK is just about to announce people to travel. If it's true, it's going to be good. He said that people in UK would be allowed to travel on from 17th of May. Is that right? Really? That's good. But still have to wait for what UK would allow you to travel to. And hopefully they allow to come to Thailand, especially Phuket. This is quite positive news that what I feel like many people, they are trying again. But it's good, right? It's good. It's good. More or less, I hope that they can do it. So I hope that this video can bring you some good news and good hope. And if you think it's useful for you and it makes you feel better, please give me a thumb up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I'm so sorry today I don't show you a beautiful garden of my mother because it's going to be rain very soon, and you can hear like bang bang. It's just like it's going to be a storm coming here, so that's why a lot of wind just bang my door. Anyway, if you appreciate it with information that I have for you today, and you feel like you want to support my channel, you want to buy me a coffee, you can have a look in description how to buy me a coffee. And for today, thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you next time very soon. สวัสดีค่ะ